Hello, my name is Evie, and I'm a second-year engineering student studying creative technology and design at the University of Colorado Boulder. Today's lesson is all about Bluetooth, and I have HelperBot here, who's a robot that uses Bluetooth to help out. Ever wonder how wireless headphones work? Or why there is a voice in the headphones that says Bluetooth connected occasionally? Or how TV remotes change the channels, and how garage openers, well, open the garage? Today, we're going to learn about how these work. It has something to do with Bluetooth and wireless connections. Keep these two terms in mind. First, in order to understand a wireless connection, we need to understand an electrical connection. Electricity travels through wires in order to reach its destination and power an electrical device. A light bulb turns on when a switch is flipped, allowing electricity to travel through and reach the light bulb to power it on. A light bulb can then give the signal of on or off. These signals are able to be turned into a code that can send messages. Wireless connections can do something similar, but they don't need a cable or a wire to be able to send signals and codes that turn into messages. For example, a connection between a light bulb and a switch is electrical, while a connection between your game controller and the game console is wireless. Here are some examples of wireless and electrical connections. Can you sort them into what's a wireless connection and what's an electrical connection? Correct! These ones are all wireless connections, and these ones are all electrical connections. Now you should be more familiar with the differences between the two. But how can signals and codes from wireless connections be turned into messages? That's right! Now those beeps might have seemed pretty random to you, but it's actually something called Morse code. Morse code essentially turns letters and numbers into dots and dashes that can be transmitted for messages. It's how we're able to send messages when regular words won't work, but a code will. It's easier to send dots and dashes rather than the full alphabet of 26 letters. Morse code is often used to send the SOS when someone needs help. It stands for Save Our Ships, or Save Our Souls. The dots and dashes can be sent by audio frequencies, or by turning a light on and off. And now, here's the graph of International Morse code. Let's see. H is 4 dots, and B is a dash and 3 dots. Together, they make HB. That's your name. Wireless connections have a similar idea to Morse code. They convert information into specific codes, then send that information over via electrical pulses or radio waves. That information is then converted back to receive the same message. Bluetooth is actually one of these wireless connections. Did you know that Bluetooth is a brand name, rather than an overarching term for wireless connections in general? It's quite the popular wireless connection. Bluetooth specifically uses low-power radio waves in order to send codes that turn into data. This is why Bluetooth disconnects when you get too far away. It's not like the internet, which is much broader. The signals are localized to specific devices, and those devices can't detect those weak radio signals if you're too far away. Bluetooth can be pretty useful. You don't need a mess of wires everywhere in order to send data like audio, images, or text. A simple radio signal that transmits data works instead. HB here actually uses Bluetooth to send and receive information. One time I gave them a program that would alert me if my eggs were done cooking. They would use their sensors to send me an image of the cooked eggs with a notification that they were finished, via Bluetooth. It only works if I'm inside the same house, because Bluetooth signals aren't as strong as internet signals. I can also remotely control HB and use them as a camera sometimes. I can just connect my phone and move them around. I stopped doing that a while ago, though, as I can do it with a drone just fine too. HB says it tickles too much for them anyways, haha. Now you know how wireless connections work, and that Bluetooth is a wireless connection as well. Of course, we only covered wireless connections on a surface level. Going deeper into how the radio or electrical signals work will have to be saved for another time. I encourage you to keep an eye out for all the wireless connections you see as you go about your life. There are a lot more than you might think, and a lot more frequencies being passed around as well. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Check out the full lesson on the TeachEngineering website. Then, check your knowledge of Bluetooth by remotely guiding your Lego robot through a maze in remote control using Bluetooth.